What's happening, what's happening, what's happening? Of course, you know it's your boy B-Hot Radio, shout in, stepping in the building. I got a friend and family member to the show, a A-Town legend, Young LA. What's good with it, my dog?
Come on, man, come on.
Oh, man,
what
appreciate
we
you
doing?
pulling up in this thing, late.
Man, we in this thing.
Nah, I mean,
we still in this thing.
Man, always. Now, you done linked back up with that boy Zay Ticketed, man. And y'all boys done went crazy, man. I mean, break that down to me. How did y'all link back up?
You went and tapped in?
Yeah.
I mean, just, Zay always been a brother, man, been that test. I felt like, you know what I'm saying, Zay was the, you know what I'm saying, the staple in me just getting going. Because for me, that's like that's my first professional relationship with a producer, you know what I'm saying, at that time. So, going back when you say, man, you know, you getting back to the basics and you say, you know what I'm saying, you starting from ground one, you know what I'm saying, you taking that mentality of like, you know, I'm building it back up, you know what I'm saying, I'm starting like I ain't skipping no steps, and like Zay was like a key factor, so I'm like, I gotta start with Ziggy, you know what I'm saying, I felt like it had to start right there.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, we gonna take... No, come on with it.
I mean, it had to start right there. Like, how could I go around it? Like, that's where it started, the origin, and it's like right back to it. And Ziggy just one the one, man. I don't care, like, man, it's just too authentic. Like, he called himself the trap father, man. Like, he the trap father for real. And I, you know, you beg to differ, but man, Zay is trap father.
Okay, when you get into the studio though with the trap father though, man, what is that like for you when you get in there with that man? And I mean, he in there cooking up, and you trying to see what the vibe is.
The process is special. Even starting in the basement, like that whole process, being at Mom Duke's house and just building like an intimate setting, you know. Every time we get in there, it's like we chasing that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. We chasing that feeling because we made so much classic music like in that era, like when we was in the basement, and so many legendary, so many talented, you know what I'm saying, trend-setting, pushing the envelope type of guys, you know what I'm saying, came through the basement. So it's like we chasing that every time we, you know what I'm saying, link.
What were those sessions like in that basement? Because see, one of the things I want to talk about too, Lay, is like a time to be alive. Those times we ain't gonna never get back, okay? So what was that time like for you being alive in Zay's basement and folks coming in and out going crazy?
I mean, for me, you know what I'm saying, that's inspiring just, you know what I'm saying, the youngin' and just seeing, you know, others before me like the OJs, you know what I'm saying, the Young Rouse, Gang Traction, the Gucci Mans, you know what I'm saying, and just being a fan of that. And so I'm chasing that too, because these guys are already going, you know what I'm saying? But you might be at Zaytoven basement and these guys might be there, you know what I'm saying? You might be recording with Zay and Young Ralph might walk through, you know what I'm saying? Or you might be, you know what I'm saying, in the basement and you might end up on something with OJ, or you might end up on something with, you know, different artists that Zay was working with at that time. So it was a special place to be in, you feel me? That's where you want to be. So for me especially, you know what I'm saying? Inspiring, young, it wasn't nowhere else for me.
Take me back to the origins though, man. When Young LA was just a young Atlanta boy trying to figure out what the hell he wanted to do with his life, how the hell did hip hop grab hold of your ass?
I like my auntie Jo turned me on to hip hop, like for real. And she was like in a group, you know what I'm saying? And she rapped and, you know, she listened to like different textures of music. Like I remember, you know, she listened like a lot of reggae, you know what I'm saying? And so I seen like Bougie Bunton and Elephant Man. She used to watch the tapes where like they battled on stage. So like just even from just starting right there, you know, and then being a fan of like, you know, the Brad, you know what I'm saying? My dad, mom buying me the Brad tapes, just being a fan of that, you know what I'm saying? A fan of just the texture of hip hop, you know, crisscross and everything that came, because I was a fan of music. You know, as a shorty, like, you know, music was very like influential for me. So like I go back to say bro, from Goody Mob to Outkast to the Kilos to I mean the So Death Bass All-Star Purple Tape. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like for real, the Purple Tape, you know what I'm saying? Like, So for sure.
So when was the first time you picked up that pen though and went crazy?
So with me, like my auntie helped me write my first joint, you know what I'm saying? Rap all day, and I rap all night till the homies on the side say, go Lilo, go Lilo. It was something quick like that, you know, and my auntie like had helped me write my first form and just writing and I reciting it, you know what I'm saying? And then I guess that was my blueprint of just seeing writing foundation, you know what I'm saying? My auntie helping me with that, and I recited this rap. long, and then it's like from there it's like I want to, because I kept saying the same joint. So I guess, interesting, and you really get into it. So it's like that's where my pen started at from with my auntie. I feel like you feel me?
Exactly. When it became time for a futuristic time in the A-Town, man. First of all, what was it that made y'all come with that futuristic swag, man?
I mean, I think it just was like, at a time like where we were just hold on, let me say, I want to say evolving into that, because like first we started out coming out with stupid fruity swag.
Come on now.
And then, from there, you just like naming your flavor and naming your pop and just identifying it, you know what I'm saying? Like putting a definition of what you was doing, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like I said, we went from stupid fruity swag, offset swag, futuristic swag, you know what I'm saying? And by the time we got like to the futuristic swag, it was like everybody was locked in, because we had done served so much flavor prior to, you know what I'm saying?
Come on. But see, talk to me about coming with a whole new flavor, though, at that time, though, man. Because, I mean, you, Jay Money, I mean, the whole crew, I mean, Travis Porter, I mean, y'all boys had a real live movement. And what was it that made y'all go in a different direction than your predecessor, the folks that came before you?
Because I think that's what innovating, just being trendy. Like, I always just been like, I think I always been like that. Like, if everybody was doing this, then I was doing that. Like, even in school, like, if I always try to do something to, stand out, or to, just like do it in my own vein, in my own lane. And I think that's what it was, like, for real, with the creativeness. Just doing it in a way that I hadn't seen it done, trying to sound, voice texture in a way that I haven't heard it deliver, because just being a student of the game is like, you see what's in front of you, so it's like I gotta make it. My impact gotta be something totally different, And then at the end of the day, it come with being yourself too. You know what I'm saying? Originality, personality, just bringing who you are. You know what I'm saying? Into what you delivering. You feel me?
I'm with you
for sure.
You and Jay Money, though, man, y'all boys crunk up a lot of music as well. Can you talk about the chemistry that y'all had at that time?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, every time me and Jay got in there, it was just always organic. You know how you had that one person where it's like, it always lock up, you know what I'm saying? Like, we can't miss, you feel me? And I think Jay was, one of them guys alongside of guys like, even like guys like Young Dro, you know what I'm saying? On the Black Boy, White Boy project, you know? It's just some of them guys you line up with, and it just organically gel. You know what I'm saying? And it's just called chemistry. And you can't change it. You can't make it. You can't break it. You can't pay for it. It just work. You know what I'm saying?
Come on now.
And me and his combination was trend-setting, inspiring, cultivating. You know what I'm saying? All those things. And I like for real. When I look at what we do, I feel like, man, even in right now, I feel like 3 like are just be big. You know what I'm saying? Just for the culture. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
I told Jay this like 4 days ago. I told him, like, brother, you know what I'm saying? Jay been going through a lot, you know what I'm saying?
How he doing, man?
He doing great. He in great spirit. He doing good, you know what I'm saying? Everything great. But I was just telling him, like, man, when time is right, like, 3, the culture ready for that whenever we ready, man. You know what I'm saying? They ready for this, they ready for us. They ready for us when we ready. So with him, you know what I'm saying, getting back in his 1-2, getting back in his step, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling like 3. For the culture,